Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It's a video that's gone viral on social media. A dog aggressively pulled by a TSA K-9 handler inside Detroit Metro Airport. The dog works with TSA agents as part of its explosive detection team. That tops our news here at 6. I'm Pamela Osborne.
And I'm Will Jones. Victor Williams joins us live from Detroit Metro Airport in Romulus. Victor, you just received an update from TSA officials within the last 30 minutes on that video.
Oh yeah, Pam and Will, basically they're saying that this is totally unacceptable. This video has been making rounds on social media, and for that reason, that's why TSA has some explaining to do.
We don't know the whole story, but the video doesn't look right.
The video has surfaced on the internet, which allegedly shows a TSA agent mishandling a security dog while at the airport.
I didn't think it was really too bad until I saw the last two jerks. I think that was a little uncalled for.
The dog and handler go back and forth for the duration of the video. At one point, one traveler gets in the way, showing the agent is a little uneasy. Dan Nowak says it's hard to look at.
It looked like he was training, which I can understand. You might have to. I mean, I've had a number of dogs in my lifetime, but those last two, definitely the last one, no.
Dan wonders if the agents themselves are the ones who need to undergo the proper training when handling these animals.
That was uncalled for.
Now back to TSA calling this unacceptable. They sent us the following statement, which reads, video showing a TSA explosive detection K-9 handler aggressively pulling a dog working in a Detroit Metropolitan Airport terminal was shared with local leadership this morning. The behavior displayed by this handler is unacceptable and not within the high standards we hold our officers to. TSA officials at DTW have removed the employee from handling duties pending completion of an investigation and directed that the K-9 be taken immediately to a veterinarian for a wellness exam. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, thank you.
An unruly passenger forces a Delta flight from Detroit to Amsterdam to divert to Boston. Delta officials say the flight landed at Boston Logan International Airport Friday night, where police took the passenger off the flight. They did not describe what the passenger was doing, but Delta says it has a zero tolerance for unruly behavior. The flight resumed its trip to Amsterdam with 282 passenger and crew on board. It arrived there 3 hours late.
7 people are dead in Texas after a driver plowed through a crowd outside of a homeless shelter. It happened this morning in Brownsville, about a half a mile from the Mexican border. Police say a man was driving recklessly when he ran over a number of people. They say 6 people were taken to the hospital with injuries. The shelter is known for housing migrants. Police say the driver was held by witnesses at the scene and now faces a number of charges.
In Allen, Texas, 8 people are dead and at least 7 others injured following a shooting at a suburban outlet mall on Saturday.
The victims range in age from 5 to 61 years old. The 33-year-old gunman was killed by police at the scene. Mike Valerio is in Allen, Texas with the latest.
Shocking and terrifying moments when a gunman opened fire on unsuspecting shoppers at an outlet mall north of Dallas Saturday afternoon. The shooting sent families and workers running for their lives.
We heard like a bunch of shots, but we thought it was firecrackers at first. And then a lot of people just started running like straight to our door, trying to come in and everything.
There's this guy dressed in all black, wearing a vest, has an assault rifle, and he's just shooting at people.
According to investigators, the gunman was shot and killed by an Allen police officer who was at the mall on an unrelated call. They believe the shooter was acting alone.
We are resolute in our commitment to pray for, praying and believing for the victims and their families.
Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is again urging Congress to pass legislation banning assault weapons and enacting universal background checks. In a statement on Sunday, President Biden said, quote, "Too many families have empty chairs at their dinner tables." Republican members of Congress cannot continue to meet this epidemic with a shrug. Tweeted thoughts and prayers are not enough. The attack in Allen is one of at least 199 mass shootings in the United States so far this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. Reporting in Allen, Texas, I'm Mike Valerio.
President Biden has ordered flags at the White House and other federal buildings be lowered to half staff to honor the shooting victims until May 11th.
Dan Gilbert's son, Nicholas, has passed away. He was 26 years old. He died after a battle with a rare genetic nerve disorder. And Megan Woods, she's shedding lights on how this disorder can take a toll on people and their families.
Nick's family says he passed away peacefully at home. We spoke to a neurologist about what it's like living with this disease.
And my heart goes out to the Gilbert family for their loss.
Dr. Bruce Silverman is a neurologist at Ascension Providence Hospital and sees firsthand how difficult this condition can be for families.
These individuals have significant limitations, seizures. They have significant motor and physical ailments.
He says neurofibromatosis is rare and has multiple variants. Nick Gilbert had type 1. The disease grows tumors all over the body, and depending on how aggressive those tumors are, that person's life could be cut short.
With neurofibromatosis type 1, they tend to affect the brain. They tend to affect the optic nerves where your eyes are located. They can affect your spinal cord.
There's no treatment or cure. Because it is genetic, Dr. Silverman believes understanding your family history can go a long way, as well as knowing the signs.
Oftentimes it's a skin manifestation, or a person's having visual symptoms and they develop what's called an optic nerve glioma, which is a malignant tumor of the optic nerve, or perhaps weakness or numbness of the spinal cord.
In Southfield, Megan Woods, Local 4.
Still more to come here on Local 4 News at 6.
Let's check in with Nick Monticelli.
There are new surveys showing that skepticism with electric vehicles is growing. But why? Does it really matter? DTE has an event today to try to curb some of that.